Okay, the last stretch now. Quickly, we'll just wrap up these discussions on the sports federations. What should we do, basically? I mean, what's the way forward? And there have to be a way forward.
I think we should hold elections based on the constitutions of the various sports federations. If they don't have, they can borrow from their international federations. Those constitutions specify who can be voted for, either a former athlete to represent athletes, a chairman, and the qualities are their presidents, as they call them now. All of that, technical officials, other people, various people who should be on that board, there are qualifications for them. But what we do these days is, if you know whoever can get your name on the list, another name will disappear, and your name will appear on the list. Because people should also be concerned about finding out these people whose names are appearing now, were they screened? You know, there was a screening process. Were those names screened? What happened to them? And where are they appearing from? Okay. So I should suggest we go do new elections entirely under rules that are clear to everybody. There are rules that once they are set, if you are disqualified, you will know. I've read those guidelines times and times over, and I understood them differently each time I read them. And when I speak to people, people have various interpretations. No rules that are meant to work are that way.
Okay, wow. That's not a good one at all.
Yeah, it looks like a setback, and I mean...
I call it a shutdown.
Okay.
It's a shutdown for sports, really. It's not setback. Setback is something wrong happens to you, you can try and come back. People are not even thinking something wrong has happened. If I won, oh, let's celebrate. If I didn't win, I say something is wrong. So it's not a setback. A setback you can overcome. This shut down for sports. That's what we've just done.
So it's like basically nothing was done on Tuesday. No elections. So
no, they did something.
They did something
yes.
like elections, like a charade or something. So they need to, hold another elections again so that we'll have a transparent federations. Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm suggesting. Even for the survival of sports. So many people have been excluded. If the international federations are even serious, they can dismiss what we've done because of political interference. That's exactly what we are seeing. These are not elections held as sports elections by sports federations. Okay,
since it's all held by the ministry. So it's like the basketball federations. Maybe we're going to be seeing two factions. And that's the last one I'm going to ask you just quickly. We're having two factions. In this regard, what would you advise?
How do you know it's two factions?
The ministry. Okay,
no, it could be more.
Okay, like the one. Okay, from what we know, the accounts we have two factions.
If we follow what is going on, since the ministry supervised the elections, any body it recognizes or the election is said was under it should be the election that you should go. But subsequently, I don't even believe elections. Everybody should just troop to Abuja to have elections. The federations should exercise their independence. If you want to hold your election in Sokoto, you hold it. Various places, not just get everybody into Abuja. Yet, we still have this mess. So what was the purpose?
Okay, it was defeated.
Wow.
Because it was supposed to be transparent. But then it just wasn't to be. Tayo, final word from you.
Yeah, well, there's not a lot to say other than that. The authorities have to, do something as soon as possible, because he's described it as a shutdown.
Yeah,
and that's not at all. That means all those talents that are out there will be affected by what has just happened. That's the point.
Yes, until this is resolved, you can't get anything going. And each time we are wasting, we've lost over 1 year to the Olympics. We have. And it's so clear. For athletics, World Championships in August.
Yeah, several tournaments this year as well. So basketball as well.
Also basketball, Afro-basketball, male and female.
Defending champions. Now we have two factions.
Okay. So who's going to be recognized? We'll find out. Mr. Ikeddy, Isiguzo, thank you so much for coming on the program.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much for watching. I'm Cecilia Amogbe.
Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm Tayo Salam.